everybody, and welcome. My name is Mandy Smith. I'm the Regulatory Director with Ohio Healthcare Association, and I am here today to introduce everybody to an amazing foundation and an amazing individual. Nate, if you want to introduce yourself, that would be great.
Thank you, Mandy. My name is Nate Hamme. I'm president of Ceca Foundation. We're a nonprofit located and headquartered here in Washington, D.C., and we provide healthcare organizations of all shapes and sizes, from large hospitals to small neighborhood nursing facilities and care communities, with a recognition and engagement solution for their workforce. So we get to hear wonderful stories about things that are happening out in the world, across the nation, from healthcare workers caring for others, kindness and compassion, big and small. So it's a real honor to be here with you today and to do what we do.
Great, thank you. Do you want to give us a brief background of how Ceca was founded or was started?
Sure, yeah, we've been around since 2013, initially working mostly here in the DC area. Recently, we've expanded nationally and have a presence in 15 states. I think the impetus for it, the inspiration for it, is a pretty common one. Everybody has some experience with a healthcare worker that inspired them. But in our case, Matt and Rosemary Lawler, our founders, were moved to create the foundation from an experience they had with Matt's mother, Mary. She was a member of the Women's Army Corps during World War II, took a platoon of WACs, as they called them, over Omaha Beach on the way to Paris to help with the reconstruction efforts. And you can imagine somebody who, is such a powerful figure in somebody's life and taking care of he and his 5 siblings. When it came time for her to get a little bit of extra care and need a little bit more help in her older age, they were obviously concerned about who was going to be doing the job of caring for her. They were fortunate to find a really wonderful community here in Washington, D.C. for military veterans called Knollwood, and they actually became our first partner back in about 2014. And they were just really moved by how much the staff there, and not just the clinical staff, nurses and CNAs, but really everybody in support roles, porters, food services, dining services, housekeepers. All these people became friends of hers. And, at the end of her life, she was very fortunate to have these people not just caring for her, but, being her companions. And I think they saw that and said, gosh, we really need to be doing something more to give back to those who work in the field of healthcare, and do these very sometimes jobs that don't receive a lot of appreciation, whether they're behind the scenes or just working with people who are going through a difficult period in their lives, being sick or injured or aging. And so we put the foundation together, and the idea really is that appreciation and recognition for people in all walks of life is important in helping them achieve their full potential, but particularly the case in healthcare, where we know that so many of our parents and others just depend on these people on a day-to-day basis. And it's incredible how far just that pat on the back and a personalized thank you with a bit of public recognition can go to keeping them connected to their work and inspired by the job they get to do every day.
Well, thank you. Great background. And I know that especially in the times that we're in right now, during a global pandemic, recognition is an incredible way to really build the community of employees that you have, and to make them feel appreciated and part of that. One of the other things is that you were recommended, your foundation, you were recommended to OHCA from another state association, Pennsylvania Healthcare Association, and we have since partnered with you. So if you want to talk a little bit about that partnership, that would be great.
Yeah, we've been very honored to get an opportunity to work with a number of the state AHCA associations. We know that you represent a constituency. Your members are out there doing the important work day in and day out. And the fact that our missions align so closely, that we've got a passion for providing exceptional and quality care, and just understanding the need for people who work in the field to get this positive reinforcement it just made too much sense for us to start working with you and seeing what we could do to help your members as well with recognition and engagement initiatives. Clearly, retention and engagement is a huge workforce issue across many industries, but healthcare more than others. And we're just really happy to be able to share what we've learned over the years. I think we run a program called the Ceca Award that we're happy to work with communities to implement, and we've found it to be very effective in moving key organizational objectives, whether it's retention or overall feelings of teamwork, et cetera, within these communities. But I'm always just excited to have conversations with people. I think everybody knows how important it is to give back to the people who you work with. And it's been not just a surprise, but something really comforting over the years to see how much culture and this feeling of community, as you mentioned, is really important in helping organizations succeed. There's a saying that culture eats strategy for breakfast. And I think it couldn't be more true that people are your greatest resource. And if you can get them connected to not just the work that they're doing and ingratiate themselves as a team, be working together to provide this incredible care, but also knowing that the organization itself is fully behind them, that they believe the same things, they have the same mission, they have the same values. And again, that's for people in healthcare. They do it for all the right reasons. They want to care for one another. They want to care for their community, and they want to serve people in a way that really makes a difference. So working with the PHCA and the OHCA, I think we've found a lot of opportunity to be able to spread that message, or spread the gospel a little bit about why this is important. And the research shows it's not only important and impactful, but it's something you can do with a little bit of investment and make a huge impact on your own people and those you serve.
Great. And I want to let everybody know that we're going to put a link to your website in the comments, and we will also put a link to our awards that we will be providing, our Professional Achievement Awards through OHCA, which Ceca has partnered with us on, in the comments as well. And that if you have any questions, I'll also put Nate's contact information and my contact information in those comments as well. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I just wanted to introduce Nate and the Ceca Foundation. Again, as he said, our missions really closely align. We're here for the right reasons during a critical staffing crisis. We really want to get that word out there and look for more to come. I know that we're working on a grant with CMP funds through the Department of Medicaid and CMS. And Nate, do you have anything else you would like to share?
No, I just want to reiterate, we would love to hear your stories about the people in your organization and what exceptional caregiving looks like. Nothing's more inspiring than hearing sort of firsthand about something that somebody did, whether it was, heroic act or just a small act of kindness and compassion that you wanted to recognize this person for. So we're very excited to be working with you on this awards and recognition initiative for the annual convention. And again, please share your stories using the link that Mandy sends out here.
Thank you. And just to end, I want to tell everybody that, doing things of kindness for others and doing that recognition has been clinically shown to boost your own happiness. So this is a great thing. So thank you, everybody. And thank you, Nate. Thank you to Ceca as well. And reach out if you have any questions.
Thank you.